adjust the camera here. I may have to stand up. Okay. So yes, it is Valentine's Day, and I want to vent for a little bit. Valentine's Day to me really isn't that special. I think that people just waste money on trying to impress people. So let's talk about what Valentine's Day has become. I think it's extremely overrated. I mean, it's basically just a holiday for people to just buy cards for one another and cheap, horrible, god awful candy that tastes like ass, frankly, and Pepto. um, so let's have a little countdown here of honestly movies that are just so terrible that are love dramas that I would just rather honestly dive head first into a glass wall, honestly, to knock myself out so that I don't ever have to watch them. The first one is 50 Shades of Grey. No way in hell am I ever watching that movie. Um, and Eclipse, the Twilight movie. I'm not setting for 2.5 hours watching that garbage. No, thank you. The next one on the list is, frankly, The Notebook. No, thank you. I've actually had to sit through The Notebook, and I have to be honest, I think I killed brain cells watching it because it's that god awful boring that I just fell asleep during it. Um, Bridges of Madison County. Hell, no. Oh my god, no. No. That is god awful. Um, let's go with the last Lord of the Rings movie. 4.5 hours of Orlando Bloom acting like a jackass. No thank you. I'm not gonna sit through that again. Um, let's think here. The first Hunger Games movie, to be perfectly honest, not too into it. I thought it was kind of boring. The other movies were a lot more interesting. The first movie just sucks ass. I can't stand it. Um, and honestly, let me think here. Oh yeah, Waterfowl Offense. Honestly, it's pretty bad. I don't know. Again, it's one of those movies where I just can't tolerate to watch it. Honestly, it's that horrible. Um, the English Patient definitely needs to be on that countdown. It's god awful. Pretty Woman needs to be on this countdown. That movie sucks too. I can't tolerate that. Um, oh yeah, Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights. Oh my god, is that movie bad? Wow, it's horrible. Um, hang on here. There's one other one I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, Moulin Rouge. Frankly, not into it. I thought it was pretty bad. Um, it's one of those movies. It's like, yeah, this is just god awful torture. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, pretty much the whole series. Honestly, I would rather knock myself out with a frying pan in the face than ever have to watch those movies. So that's all I'm gonna say about any of those types of movies. I think they're god awful. I don't think that they should ever be made. I feel like somebody should have just taken these directors and thrown them in the ocean and said, okay, you have officially ruined movies by making these crappy movies. Please stop it. You're killing our brain cells. You're officially stupider than what we were before we went into the theater to watch them. So screw you and all your acting credibility. We don't care. These movies suck. We don't want to watch them. whoever made them needs to realize that and stop forcing them down our throats every Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, and AMC, really? The whole entire night they're showing Titanic. Not just Titanic, but the extended version, which means that you got all the scenes in it that you couldn't air last year. I mean, if I want to watch the movie, I'll watch it on Netflix. I'm not gonna sit and watch it all 24 hours on Valentine's Day. Um, and actually, that movie isn't too terrible. But again, it's not something I'd want to watch 24 hours a day. I think I'd rather just, not do that. So, that's just my opinion about this time of year. I feel like they just keep airing the same crappy movies over and over again. Um, and then if you go out to the bars, you got to deal with annoying drunk ass people who try to flirt with you, and it's like, yeah, you're just not into it. It's just not. It's not ever gonna happen. So, for one thing, people try to look like Hannah Montana now, and other, you know, other celebrities. So it's like, yeah, be yourself, man. Come on. We don't want to, watch you dance around like a hooker. So, anyways, yeah.